The Earth's climate has and is still undergoing major changes in temperature since its formation about 4.5 billion years ago. Over the past 150 years, CO2 levels have risen significantly, resulting in a change in the Earth's temperature. Research has shown that the scientists began noticing the effect of CO2 dating back to the mid-1800s. Amber Jenkins. However, it wasn't until the 19th century that the theory of global warming became a widely world issue, sending scientists in the search for answers. Some individuals believe that the stories circulating regarding to the increase of global temperature due to increased levels of CO2 are simply myths and pose no real threats. Others believe corporations are fueling fear among the people in an effort to gain financially. The results collected will evaluate both humans and natural factors to determine if the rising levels of CO2 are harmful to Earth's atmosphere. Therefore, is society to blame in causing a change in Earth's climate? Historical records indicate that the climate system varies naturally over a wide range of time. For example, climate change prior to the Industrial Revolution can be explained by natural causes, such as change in solar energy, volcanic eruptions, and natural causes in the greenhouse. Garth Jennings. However, changes have taken place in Earth's temperature as the Industrial Revolution exploded that could not be explained by natural occurrences. During this time of expansion, factories were beginning construction, and as a result, forests were being eliminated. The lack of trees is only compounded by the problem of carbon emission. Whereas forests would help emit oxygen and refresh levels of healthy gases in the air, factories are emitting poisonous emissions and eliminating the sources of oxygen. By eliminating the Earth's natural CO2 purification system, the quality of the air is compromised, and as a result, temperatures begin to rise. Research indicates that the natural causes are very unlikely to explain most of the Earth's warming, especially warming since the mid-20th century. Rather, human activities are more likely responsible for most of the changes in Earth's climate. In modern times, the use of asphalt became widely popular in the construction of roads and major highways. The black surface absorbs light and heat rather than reflecting it upwards towards the atmosphere and out into space. The amount that is reflected or absorbed depends on Earth's surface. Light objects such as snow can reflect sunlight, decreasing the temperature. Asphalt increases Earth's temperature due to its dark color, which absorbs heat. When an object absorbs light, it converts that light to thermal energy and emits it back out as heat. So because black objects absorb more light, they also emit more heat. One alternate to asphalt would to consider the use of concrete in the construction of highways and various other roads of transportation. Concrete is light in color, allowing the light to be reflected up towards the atmosphere. Chemists are also looking as fuels that release toxins into the air when burned fuels. Fuels are burned, such as coal and oil, contain small amounts of sulfur, by which cause an acid rain when burned into the air. In combustion process, sulfur combined with oxygen in the air produces sulfur dioxide, which is the most important contributor to acid rain. Acid rain damages the ecosystem present in lakes, streams, and forests. It weakens the tree's natural defense, making them more vulnerable to diseases. It is not only the direct damage that the acid rain does in the environment, but how it affects people. Often the sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides that cause acid rain originates far away in other states or in other countries. The acid rain that is damaging lakes and forests in eastern United States and Canada is coal burning power plants in the Midwest. The acid rain that damages lakes and forests in Scandinavia originates in Britain and Western Europe, and the latter also contributes to damaging German forests. It is only natural for people to be very upset by loss caused by others, and they determine action. The issues of where the act actually took place brings into question who is responsible and held accountable for bearing the dilemma. Many factors that impact a change in Earth's temperature are directly related to the actions of society. However, at the time the Earth will naturally experience a change, the Earth's climate can be affected by natural factors that are external to the climate system, such as change in volcanic activity, solar output, and the Earth's orbit around the Sun. Climate changes are changes in volcanic activities in solar radiation. In terms of Earth energy balance, these factors primarily influence the amount of incoming energy. Changes in solar radiation have contributed to climate trends over the past century, but since the Industrial Revolution, the effects of additions of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere have been almost 10 times that of changes in the sun's output. therefore the natural occurrences which would have the ability to drastically alter the Earth's atmosphere. The high levels of CO2, acid rain, and atmospheric issues regarding the Earth's ability to reflect light and heat into the atmosphere are being compromised. People of the world must take to blame, but more importantly must take action.